Hey everybody, it's Chris Eads, Wootini at GayGamer.net, here with another weekly video podcast. And this episode, I want to talk to you about the all-new SingStar. It is a new SingStar that Sony has released, but it's actually just an update to the previous game. So if you have the previous game on your PlayStation, it will just automatically update to this new version. So it's not like a new game, because I mean, it's still just, you know, singing along to the songs, and the colored bars show up on top of the music videos, and you try to match the notes and get a high score. It's the same exact game. It just looks prettier with new menus and stuff. But weirdly, they appear to have taken away some gameplay. There's no party mode anymore. The pass the mic is gone. People were complaining online. They're like, what the hell? Because I only ever play 2 people at a time, I didn't really care, and I probably never will. But if you liked the other party modes, then oh well, sorry, you're out of luck. I mean, I guess they could always put them back in with a patch. That would be helpful. Unfortunately, the patch can't do anything to help the loss of all my high scores when I updated to the new SingStar. Yeah, that's right. All of my high scores completely erased, and I have to start all over from scratch. And I'm like, that is so frustrating. Like, why? Especially because me and my husband, we had this competition going on this one particular Girls Aloud song, where I would beat him, then he would beat me, and I just recently beat him and got a high score, and I was super proud of myself, and now it's gone, and we've had to start over, and of course he's winning again, which is just, So that's rude and annoying. But the missing high scores is super rude. But they did release the game a little bit late in the US because apparently when they released it over in Europe, there was some problem with the DLC not showing up right away, and everyone was having to re-download all their songs. So I didn't mind having to wait a little while to try out the new SingStar because when I turned it on, all my songs were there and everything was fine. So that was good. I didn't have to re-download anything because that would have been really time-consuming and annoying. And the other thing, I can't speak to the PS4 version of the game because I don't have a PS4 yet. But apparently, I don't know. I mean, like, because some songs from the PS3 that you've downloaded might not show up on the PS4 because they couldn't license it for the PS4. So I don't know if there are any songs that aren't making that transfer to the next gen. But hopefully most of them do, because on the PS4, all you're going to be able to play right now is DLC songs. Because while the PS3 was able to play PS3 SingStar discs, and even PS2 SingStar discs, because I got a SingStar 80s disc for the PS2 for like $4 online, and it plays and it's great and it's awesome. The PS3 cannot read earlier generation SingStar discs. So if you're playing it on your PS4, you might want to keep your PS3 around just in case you want to play anything on any discs you might have. But they're going for this downloadable song model now. You know, they've been doing it for a while now where the game is free to play, and then you just pay $1.50 for a song. And I appreciate that because it allows you to build your song library full of songs that you love. Instead of buying a disc of 30 songs, only 10 or 15 of which you really like, and then there's like another 5 or so that you can tolerate, and there's going to be like 5 you're never, ever, ever going to play because you don't like them. Because in a singing game, it's hard. Like, when in Dance Central or Rock Band, yeah, you can play an instrument or dance to a song that you don't really like or know that well, but you have to really know a song to sing it and get a good score, because, you know, that's more difficult, I find. Your mileage may vary. But on the PS4, you're only going to be able to play any songs you've downloaded because there's no discs for the PS4, at least not in America. There is a release. SingStar Party was released in Europe, but not in America. Hopefully they will release those songs as DLC in America, because there are at least a few that I want. There's like 2 or 3 that I want. Like, I don't want that disc because I don't want 90% of the songs on it. And there's a few good songs, one of which is a Kylie Minogue song, and it's a current Kylie Minogue song, because previously SingStar only had, I guess, the rights to her earlier catalog, which is fine, because there are some good songs in there, but all of her newer stuff, no go. So, they have Can't Get You Out of My Head on the new discs, which leads me to hope that please get new Kylie Minogue soon. I also need them to get back on the ball with the regular DLC releases, because they stopped releasing DLC so that they could do the new game, and fine, okay, but now the game is out, everything's fine, let's get the DLC going again, because they missed Eurovision. And I really, really, really need to have Rise Like a Phoenix. I need to have that in my library so that I can sing it every single time. I need to add more songs to my Eurovision playlist. But the new SingStar is fine. Like, it's SingStar. It still plays like SingStar. So it's not really anything to review, so to speak. It still plays exactly the same, although I will say that when I first saw footage of it, the scores were like in the millions of points, and I thought, oh, they made it easier. So it's going to be like Lips, where you can sing it and it's a lot more forgiving, and it gives you a super high score, and it's more of a karaoke party game instead of like a really trying hard to get a good score and being picky about your pitch. But as it turns out, the scores are just inflated, but when you reach the end, you still get rated on, you know, stage sensation, up-and-coming rising star, whatever, and then SingStar is, you know, you have to get a certain amount of points to get SingStar. And you have to get a lot of points to get SingStar, as it turns out. So they've actually, while they make your score look really big and make you feel really good about yourself, when it gives you a rating, it's really hard to get SingStar. I've only SingStar'd a couple of songs. It's surprisingly hard. Because I'm not a great singer, I like to pretend, and that's why I like this game, because I can pretend to sing and draw myself out with this actual song coming out of the TV, because I'm not that good of a singer. So that's kind of frustrating, but whatever, it's still fun to sing the songs. And they've also made it now so that with this new SingStar, you don't have to go and buy the microphones. Like, you can download the game for free, it comes with a few sample songs, and then you can pay $1.50 for a song and build your own library. But now you don't even have to go out and buy the mics for like $20 or $30 or whatever they could cost. You can actually use your phone as the microphone. You just download a free app to your phone, iOS or Android, and use your phone as the microphone to sing along with. It's a great idea, but it works. It does work. The song does play, and you can sing along to it, and there's you can notice a slight delay, like you can't really look at the screen too much, you have to just kind of sing the words, because there is a slight delay for it coming up on the screen. But the problem is that it works, but not well. So you're not going to get those high scores using your phone. But in a party situation with a bunch of people, if you don't have mics, you can just use your phones, it's fine. But I would never get a good score using my phone as opposed to using an actual microphone. So I'm personally going to use microphones because I've already got them. But I appreciate the effort to make it free completely. And as long as both people are playing on on phones, then you're fine. If one of you plays on a microphone, the microphone scores are going to be way higher because they just will register everything better. And they'll beat you. And speaking of high scores, the other thing that irritates me... There's only two things that really irritate me about this new SingStar. One, it erased all my high scores, bitch. And two, when you finish a song, you have to enter your name in for that high score. In the previous version, you assigned a name to a microphone, and it stored the names, so that basically I would just go in and I would say, okay, I'm on the blue mic, I'm me, okay, Frank's on the red mic, and I would assign Frank to red, me to blue. We would sing a song. At the end of it, you would see your scores with your name next to it, and you could see how you did. Whereas now, you have to go up and highlight the box and press X and enter in your name at the end of every song. luckily, the PlayStation remembers, so all I have to do is erase player 1, type in a capital C, and over in the box it's like, Chris? And I'm like, yes. So it's annoying, but at least I don't have to enter in every single letter to make my name. But that's something I'm hoping that maybe they can fix with a patch somewhere down the line, because having to enter your name in at the end of every song is really frustrating, and it interrupts the flow of the game. Like, at the end of a song, you want to be like, okay, let's sing something else, what's next? You know? But first you have to stop and enter in your name like it's an old school arcade machine. So, so that's it. I won't ramble on anymore. The new SingStar, you don't really have a choice. It's gonna update, so you have to play the new SingStar. If you're playing it, let me know. If you have a PS4, let me know what you've experienced playing it, if there's, you know, songs that didn't transfer over or whatever. Hopefully we'll get some new DLC soon. And, oh, one last thing. You might have noticed that the numbers of my episodes are getting rather high, and 200 is coming up soon. And I feel like I should do something special for 200, but I'm not sure what I should do for 200. So if you have any suggestions of what I could maybe do to mark my 200th episode, I would appreciate it, because I've got nothing. I'll see you next week. Bye!